I want to talk about tubes. I want to talk about tubes amplifier. I want to talk about why people are saying that tubes sounds better than the regular, or I would say the receiver or amplifier, like one of this receiver. I heard from a lot of people, guys, that they were talking about tubes is way better, the sound quality, the clarity, and the performance. I've never tried tubes before, and today, guys, I decided to buy a tubes preamp. It's going to be arriving in about a week, and I'm going to be getting that tubes preamp, and we're going to listen to the sound of that tubes, if it's really true. Many people are saying that it's about the same. It's about, there's really not much difference. But other people, guys, they were saying that it's way better than the receiver and amplifier. And a lot of people are saying that tubes cost more money, which is true. I do believe that the tubes are very expensive. It's a high end stereos, and it's expensive hobby. I've seen a lot of videos from other people. I've seen a lot of videos in Japan, in YouTube, and they are just fanatic. They are just, I would say, really like addicts with tubes. They do have different types, different brands, different sizes, big and small, wider, bigger bulbs and small bulbs, and too many bulbs in one square metal box on top of the metal, and all those bulbs are sitting on top of that silver square box. And it's really nice looking, but it costs a lot of money. So in Japan, guys, there's many stores. There's many stores that they sell bulbs and other stuff that you need to make your own, if you know how to make your own tubes preamp. A lot of Japanese people, guys, they know how to build tubes preamp. I'll give you an example, guys. This Japanese guy, he's just a brilliant, I think his name is Sakuma. Yeah, you can type it in YouTube. Sakuma bulbs collection or something. It will appear and you will see his videos, and his place has different types of tubes preamps inside of his house, and it is just amazing, guys. I mean, absolutely beautiful. This Japanese guy, Sakuma, is just a brilliant guy. He built his own tubes preamps, and he builds a lot of those tubes preamps in his house, in his place. and he has a lot of collections, guys, of different types of tubes. And he goes to the store, and there's a video that he goes to the store and buy a lot of different types of bulbs, and he makes his own tubes preamps. He's just an amazing guy. He passed away, I don't know, about a couple of years ago now, I believe. And I have no idea what happened to his collections. You know, probably it's still there. Probably the wife's still keeping it, or maybe they let it go or sell it, or I don't know. I mean, who knows? But I never seen a new video from, you know, from his place, or even somebody, you know, tell a story about what happens after he passed away. But you know, there's no new videos from his place about his collections with those tubes amps. But anyways, guys, I'm really like amazed with the bulbs, guys. And if you look here, you will see how amazing. I mean, look at that, guys. I mean, it's really amazing looking, and they built that. Look at that. And this is a Zenith, yeah, made in USA, yeah. And over here I have a different model here, a small size, so you can see, guys. Yeah, and these are hard to find nowadays, you know, and they are expensive. One bulb could cost more than $100, like this one here could cost more than $100 or $200. It could be $300. It depends how big is your tubes preamp. And this one here, it's smaller size. This is yeah, made in USA, another one. So most of this stuff, guys, I mean, most of the USA made, it's made from RCA company. When the RCA, you know, back in the days are, you know, booming, a lot of American you know, bulbs made from USA, because they have their own company. When the RCA, you know, it's when the RCA was in a good business back in the day, there's very few competitions many years ago, probably from the 70s, you know, and all the stereos, they're just coming out, you know, and Japan made all these vintage stereos, like Sansui, Marantz, Techniques, Kenwood, Pioneer. They are just starting making their own, and RCA, it's just, you know, popular back in the day when, you know, they are becoming popular. Yeah, so that is why there's a lot of bulbs made in USA, and they are from the company RCA. And in Japan, they do have bulbs, and it's really made in Japan, because, you know, they are just brilliant engineers, all those Japanese, and it's just amazing how they build stereos back in the day. And even nowadays, guys, today, guys, when they build all these bulbs and all these tubes preamps, they are very expensive. They're like more than $5,000 or maybe more. You know, they are thousands of money. The bigger, the more bulbs that it's sitting on top of the metal preamp, the amp, the more money that you will pay. So today, guys, the generation today, it's really crazy nowadays, especially these tubes, because tubes are more expensive. Well, I would say about, I don't know, because some of the receivers, guys, some of the amplifiers are expensive too, especially when they are very big and heavy. And today, even receiver and amplifiers like Macintosh, or other brands that it's never heard before. They cost thousands and thousands of money. So they don't really release that. Like, you don't really see that in the store, especially in the U.S., because people cannot afford that. It's very, very just this expensive stereo receivers or amplifiers that cost like maybe $5,000, $10,000 or more. They are just just like very quietly. They're very I would say they're very confidential about their business. You don't really see that in the store in the US, because people cannot afford that. So I've never seen a lot of those expensive amps, receivers that cost thousands and thousands of money. I've never seen that in the store. So you can order it online, but it costs a lot of money. I mean, it's a lot of money. So even tubes, guys, tubes are expensive. These are expensive hobbies, and it costs a lot of money, but people have the money. They're not they're not afraid to spend money, and they will buy and buy and buy. And they have a lot of different types of models of tubes preamps in their house. And you'll see in Japan, guys, in YouTube, you will see how many do they have. Many of those tubes amplifiers, preamps in their house. You're not talking about 3, you're not talking about 4 or 5, you're talking about more than 10, could be 20. One room full of stuff like tubes and receivers and amplifiers, and the other rooms still they have more tubes. And these people are just so fanatic about collecting the tubes and all this stuff. This addiction, it's hobby, and they have the money, and they don't care about spending and having those. It's like shoes, guys. Like shoes, you have one pair, then you buy another one, 2 pair, 3 pair, 4, 5, 6. Different style, different models, different looks, different color. It's exactly the same about tubes amplifiers, and they're just very nice, guys. They are very, very nice. Like I said, I mean, I purchased tubes amp, and it's gonna be here next week, and I'm gonna be filming that, and I'm gonna definitely make a video. I'm gonna definitely listen to the sound of that and listen to the quality and compare the receiver and the amp, the tubes amplifier preamp. So I'm gonna compare the sounds of those stereos, different stereos from Sansui or Marantz, and versus the tubes preamp, or I would say amplifiers. So I cannot wait to listen. I cannot wait to have that tubes amplifier. But thank God I bought one. I mean, I've been dreaming about having tubes amps, and a couple of years ago, and now the day that I saw one online, I knew I'm gonna buy one of those tubes. It's just a matter of time, like I said, because I know, guys, the price of tubes are very expensive, and I said I'm gonna wait until I see one online. I'm gonna see one on eBay. But I decided to buy a new one is because I don't know, guys, I don't really trust the one in eBay because they are used. And what I see in eBay, guys, there's many sellers, they sell those tubes, and you can see the bulbs are start looking black and stuff, so it's pretty obvious that you're gonna need a new bulb. And those bulbs, guys, are not cheap. They're not $5.99, they are not $10, they are not $50. They are like 80. I saw one for 80 bucks. I saw one for more than 100 bucks. I saw one for 300 bucks. The big ones, it costs a lot of money. Like that one could probably cost, 300 bucks. So these are expensive hobby. But I'm really happy that, I bought one finally, and I'm gonna be getting that tubes amp next week, or I don't know. It says May 10, so we will see. Sometimes it's early. Sometimes it could be an exact date that they email me. Okay, so anyways, I'm really excited, and I'm really happy that finally I'm gonna try to have tubes amps, and yeah, and I'm gonna be probably, I don't know, guys. I'm gonna be probably putting that over here on top here. I don't know. I'm gonna have to move this, and I'm gonna rearrange this and put that on top here, and then those tubes preamp. So it's gonna be here, and this Marantz, I don't know. I have to think of somewhere that I want to put where I'm gonna put it, and then I'm gonna use this speaker for my tubes. Yeah. So we will see, guys. We will see how. How's the sound? How we will see the sound of this tubes that people are talking about, and people are saying that it's amazing. It's better than like the receiver. It's way better, and it's just, I don't know, guys. So I'm not sure. I cannot tell if it's really good. But a lot of people I saw in YouTube, a lot of in US and then Japan, and they were saying that it's different from receiver. So I'm excited, guys, and I cannot wait. So we will see. And then I have to order like the cable, the audio cable for that tubes, and the what else, the connector for the adapter for the audio from that that tubes preamp, and I don't know what else do I need for that, but I cannot wait, and then we will see. So people are just like talking about tubes, and it's really I don't know what to say, because when I put all my bulbs here, when I put all these bulbs in this wood box, and I said, wow, look at this box, look at this bulbs. It's really amazing, and it's really crazy. Like, look at that, guys. It's just crazy. So yeah, and then these are expensive. Even guys, even this is not working anymore, and you go to flea market, they still sell this. They still sell most of the bulbs, because they say that if you are bulbs or tubes fanatic, you just buy that and just put it, I guess, in your collections or display in your house, and it's a pretty beautiful looking pieces. But it is what it is. Once it's broken, and then it's not working anymore, like this one here, so you can see it's all done. It's black, so yeah. So this thing is just different, and I still have tubes behind me, and I'm gonna grab that and I'll show it to you guys. So there it is. This is the other tubes that I have, and look at the tubes here, guys. It's huge, and it's just amazing, like unbelievable. I have one here too on the corner and over here, and so this must be the transformer. and other stuff here. But I'm trying to pull this out so you guys can see. But the glass of this thing is just thick. You can feel it when you're pulling it, when you grab this thing, and it's just not easy to pull. Maybe this one here. Let's try this one. Yeah, so this is crazy, guys. Like, you know, pulling this thing and just, yeah, there it is. And look at it, guys. Look at that. It's huge and it's just amazing. Like, wow. It's just crazy. It's beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. So yeah, this video is about tubes preamp, and I'm filming this because I order a tubes preamp, and I'm gonna be getting that in about a week, and we will hear the sound of that, you know, tubes preamps. And you know what's amazing, guys, because this thing will lit up and you will see like a red orange color every time, you know, it's on. So when you turn your tubes, your preamp, and they lit up, all those bulbs lit up, guys. Like you see here, this all will, you know, will lit up. But some of these guys are done already, and there's few that it's still working. And even though they're a little, you know, kind of like a blackish looking, they're not really like done. Maybe this one, yeah. But I don't know, they are just beautiful. You know, I cannot wait until I get my tubes preamp. So I will film, you know, that once I receive the package, and I will, you know, film it and post it, and you guys can see. So it's just amazing. I mean, unbelievable, guys. I'm really amazed. Like, look at that. Yeah, like I said, guys, some people, let's put this back, some people would say, yeah, bulbs, tubes, preamps, they sound better than, you know, like receiver, you know, like Sansui, or but some other people, they were saying that it's about the same. You know, it depends how many watts or how big is your speaker that you're using, you know. So I'm just putting this back. Look at that, guys. And people are just saying, you know, like bulbs are, you know, they sound better, they sound way better than like receiver or amplifier. But the tubes preamps, guys, the tubes stereos, they are expensive. It's a very expensive hobby. Some of the bulbs here, yeah, could cost about $50 a piece, like the small ones, and the big ones could cost like $80, new one. And the bigger one, especially like this one here, that could cost like $300. So it depends how big, how wide is your tubes preamps. I'm talking about the metal piece that holds those bulbs. They are like square box, and they are, could be aluminum, the frame, and they have a switch on the left corner and the volume on the right corner. And it depends how many, you know, how many watts they can provide for your speakers. Some of them are very expensive. Some of them could cost $3,000. Some of them could cost $5,000, and some of those tubes could cost $10,000 or more. So it depends really how big is your tubes. So anyways, guys, this is another video that I filmed today, and I just want to share it to you guys, and I hope you like the video, and I will say thank you for watching and hit the subscribers, and I will see you again next time. So for now, yeah,